LEGO is releasing a new train, but I bet most of you guys are not gonna like this one. Don't worry, this train is a glimpse into the future of LEGO trains, so let's take a closer look. In March 2026, LEGO released the new police train Heist for $200. Now, it's important to note that this train is different than any LEGO train ever released, because it's part of the police sub-theme. So instead of realistic coaches, expect to see some more, let's say, action elements. First off, this train is neither cargo or passenger, and it's having a weird identity crisis. It has a bank transportation car and a prisoner transport pod, and also a flat car. So yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. Maybe the police is broke and they need to transport random stuff alongside prisoners. What could go wrong? Now let's focus on the locomotive itself. It's definitely a North American-inspired diesel-electric style locomotive. Specifically, it draws heavy inspiration from General Electric's powerhouse models, the Dash 9 or more modern ES44AC, the Evolution series. But of course, this is trying to be a toy first, not a one-to-one recreation. But take a closer look at the cab, the high boxy structure, the distinct bulge of dynamic brake section behind the cab. These are all signatures of GM's road switchers. The locomotive seems to be owned by the police, as we can see with that sticker or print at the end. The nose is built using advanced snot techniques to achieve that smooth, angled G profile, a massive step up from the often boxy city noses of the past. Now the livery. It's a striking white and dark blue with bright yellow warning stripe. LEGO, avoiding licenses, gives us a freelance Metropolitan Police color scheme, which I really quite like. You guys could use it as maybe a CSX locomotive. The color scheme is somewhat similar. Now we come to the rolling stock, the consist that tells the real story of this set's bizarre purpose. Immediately behind the locomotive is the bank car. It has this cool play feature using these two big ugly pieces as like one of those claw machines, and you pick up the bank and steal it. The helicopter included in the set is a sleek dark colored machine clearly belonging to the criminal organization, and it's fitted with a specialized winch that aligns perfectly with the bank that you can level it up. Now the bank itself is built with a reinforced brick-built safe door. I don't know why the police are transporting highly valuable goods on a prisoner transport train. Kinda seems like a bad idea. Next up is what may be the strangest piece of rolling stock LEGO has ever produced, the prisoner transport pod. This is where the heist element truly becomes theatrical. It's technically both heist and prison escape with that car over there. The car is essentially an unsecured gantry cane supporting a single removable high security jail cell. The entire cell structure appears to be designed for rapid deployment, or more accurately, rapid theft. Finally, we have the last car in the consist, the flat car, the most realistic one. Carry the apprehended gateway vehicle, if that's how the story goes. A flat car is, unironically, the most traditional piece of rolling stock here. Yet, it serves a bizarre narrative purpose. In the real world, flat cars are measured by length and tonnage. In LEGO City, this one is measured by play value. The flat car itself appears to be a standard 6-wide unity deck. The cargo itself, the gateway vehicle, is a sleek black sports car, definitely indicating a high-profile target. The action feature here is that the use of the flat car as maybe how you arrest the vehicle. Also, this set comes with track pieces, which includes a crossing, which is cool because crossings are something we rarely get in LEGO train sets. So we have established that the G-inspired locomotive exhibits impressive design fidelity, represents a clear step forward in realism for the city theme. However, we must conduct a sub-analysis of this set, because it's super expensive, coming in at a $200 price point. The primary mechanism driving this inflated price is the requirement for action-oriented play features dictated by the city police theme, the heist scenario, specifically the inclusion of the detailed helicopter and the fugitive sports car adds a substantial non-rail related piece count. The helicopter assembly is constructed from numerous large specialized components, the cockpit molding, the main rotor blades and the tail structure. These parts, along with the associated associated minifigures contribute disproportionately to the dollar value while adding zero tractive unity or scale fidelity to the core locomotive and rolling stock. For the dedicated train builder, this helicopter effectively operates as a mandatory $40 cost overlay on the core rail product. We are compelled to finance the production of this ancillary play feature to acquire the highly detailed locomotive. If we hypothetically remove the helicopter and the sports car, the resulting set featuring the highly detailed locomotive and the 3 specialized freight cars could realistically be priced in the $150 to $140 price range. The locomotive itself is a milestone. However, that price tag is directly inflated by non-rail components. Ultimately, the set offers an overpriced compromise for the detailed enthusiasts and kids that are going to be playing with the set, suggesting that the most fiscally responsive course of action may be to wait until we see a discount on this one. But perhaps the most interesting part of this set is the inclusion of power functions. For years, the train community has speculated about the longevity of power functions. The release of this set in 2026 serves as a confirmation that Powered Up is here to stay, at least for now. By including the full suite of components, smart hub, train motor, and physical remote control, this is critical data for us. It guarantees that the accompanying app architecture and firmware updates will remain supported, at least for now. Furthermore, for those arguing about the price, remember that this is not a passive push-along locomotive. You are acquiring the current generation standard for locomotive robotics, locomotive automation. So, where does this leave the serious LEGO train collector? Well, the train Heist is not a simple purchase, and not a universal recommendation. If you are a collector prioritizing scale, accuracy and low price per piece, wait for the sale. The locomotive is spectacular, but the cost of entry is too high. Target a price closer to $160. If you are a builder prioritizing utility and the current technology, this is a strong purchase. You gain a really cool 6-wide locomotive, you get powered up pieces, and you acquire unique structural pieces for future mocks. And if you have a family, this might be a fun playset. But LEGO is also releasing a new airport terminal with a little airplane. I like the airport design with this exposed steel structure and all the glass. I also love the jet bridge, an element LEGO has done a long time ago in the 2006 airport set. The only thing I don't like about this set is the airplane, specifically the big ugly cockpit piece. I think the windows are too big, kinda looks out of scale in my humble opinion. Also, the horizontal stabilizers kinda look small. So 2026 is shaping up to be a year of mixed signals for city transport. A locomotive that's nearly perfect but expensive. But I want to know what you guys think. Is the police train worth the $200? And can you forgive the cockpit on the new plane? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see even more trains, well, I have just the thing for you. Click this video on the screen right now. I'll see you there.